Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to look into the login screen. So as you remember from the previous videos, we have done few things related with cart views and carousel and even the menu. We did even the menu, right? So we are going to look into the login screen today, sign up screen some other day, but today we're going to look into the login screen, and we'll try to log in remotely. And since we cannot work on the API for now, we are going to use Firebase. So in order to use Firebase, you're just going to type in firebase.google.com, and that is going to lead you to the Firebase console. You can start by clicking on the sign in button and creating an account for yourself, and then you'll have an account there. So currently you can go to the console, and there you'll be able to have or create an application. So we are going to create an application here. I've already done few steps, or I've already created an application with that. So we're going to start, maybe let's go for some genuine name rather than this. So com. Dot maybe a simple app. I think this sounds genuine. We're gonna sync it, and we're going to copy this ID. We can rename it later, or you can change it later and then create it accordingly in the Firebase. But for now, we're gonna keep it like this. So as you can see on the console, I already have an application ready. So we're going to start from ground zero, not to worry. We're going to go to add project. When you click on it, they're going to ask for a project name. You can add in whatever name you want. I'm going to add in like simple app. Okay, and I'm going to continue with that. I mean, it is recommended to add Google Analytics, and it's super easy to add Google Analytics in Android. You just have to add in the library. That's it. And I'll tell you how what are the things required to add in. So just enable it, because that will help you to understand how your app works. You can click on continue, and you can click on the Google Analytics, select an account. So I'm going to create a new account here and make it like simple app again, and I want the analytics. For now I want it of India, because I stay in India, and I'm going to accept that, and if you require, you can go through all these terms and conditions. But for now, I'm gonna click on create project and go ahead with that. Let's see how's the progress here. So this has already synced. Now all we have to do is wait patiently for this to be set up. Now once this is done, you can click on your new project is ready, continue, and after that you are gonna go on, you're gonna see this home page. What we are gonna do is we're going to create an Android app here. We're going to add in the Android ID here for simple app. So you can click on the Android icon and add in the ID here. Okay, so I'm not gonna add in anything else. If you want, you can go ahead and see how to add all that, but I'm just going to register the app now. Once that is done, they are going to suggest you to download this Google services.json. This is really important. This is what is going to link the application to the Firebase server. Once that is downloaded, I'm going to copy directly. I'm going to remove this and copy directly from here. So just copy it and go to the Android, go to project, go to app and just paste it like command V and Google services. Yes, add it there. We're gonna add to get later. So yeah, this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, you can go back to the Android. We're gonna go ahead to Android and start coding here. When you click next, they're going to suggest you to add in few things. So it's really easy. You're gonna do as they suggest. You're gonna go to the project build Gradle, project build Gradle, and add in here the class path that they have said. After that, I think yeah, Google is already there in the repositories. Yep. You can go down and go ahead and copy this. So if you go here, you're gonna go to the app, and there you're gonna see the com.android application. Just type in that here as well, and then lastly you're gonna see the analytics. Okay, so you can copy that and then paste it here. Okay, and let it sync. Right, now once that is done, we are going to click next. Okay, and once this is synced, you would like to run it after it's synced, so that it calls the Firebase server, and then you'll be able to see some update here. I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, they are suggesting that minimum SDK is 15. Change that, to 16, as they have suggested here itself, 16, right? And click on sync, and now it should work. If you face the same issue, that is the only thing that you have to do. Once that is synced, you are going to run this application. Okay, so it did take some time. I would suggest you to keep the app running for some time, and then it will gradually reach the server. So you'll be seeing something like this. Congratulations, you have successfully added Firebase to your app. Continue to console, and then you'll get to see this home page. They are going to add in the analytics data for you. Now next we have to go to the authentication. So for login, I am going to go with the normal sign-in method, that is email and password. So I'm going to go to the sign-in method, and I'm going to make this enabled. Okay, so when I click enabled, it's when I save it, you'll be able to add in email and password and call the authentication for this. Again, that will add in that. Now you have the email and password here, but obviously you need to add in some users so that the user can sign in into that. So I'll just add in the user here, and maybe I'll add in my email. And password as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you wanna click on add user, and the user is added. Now next that is done, we are gonna go to the Android, and we are going to add in a library which is related with authentication. So just search in Firebase Authentication. So you can click on any of them, any of the Firebase links. I think they'll provide you the library for that. Yeah, here is one. You can click on that. Go ahead to the Android thing and just click on, type in or add in this, and click on sync. So once the syncing is done, we need to create the login screen, and I have a very easy method for now, but obviously you guys can make it accordingly to your choice, but for now I'm going to make it in a very simple way. So you can just do this. You can click on this, press Command N, or you can go to all the above menu and do it accordingly as well. And then you can go to the activity. When you click on it, you'll get to see login activity. This is the easiest way to make login for me. So I'm going to click on that and type in login activity and click on finish. So I'm going to add all that later. Now the login activity is created. I am going to see how the login activity is looking like. Let's have a look. So when you go to login activity, this is basically for checking the how things are entered in the text fields like the username and password, and this is for calling the server, which I don't think I require this now. And also I'm going to check this. So basically, instead of doing this checking that I just removed, okay, I'm gonna go for my own Firebase login. You can import Firebase here, like you can add in firebase-auth and add a small Firebase, and don't forget to assign this Firebase. So you're gonna write in firebase-auth equal to firebase-auth.getInstance, and that's it. Okay. Once that is done, you're gonna go here and you're gonna click on Firebase-auth, and you're gonna go for sign in, right? So sign in with email and password. You're gonna go with that. When you click on that, you are going to add in a few things here. You are going to add in the first string, the second string. So the first string is the email and the second string is the password. So in order to do that, you're gonna add in, I think it's already here, username edit text, username edit text dot get text dot to string and comma. You're going to add in the password too accordingly. So we are going to get text, and we are going to do it to string. So we are going to add in a completion here. Let's say we are going to add on completion listener, and we're going to go with the auth result. Okay. So add in new and then add in the consecutive auth result completion listener, and that's it. Basically, this is how we are going to call the API for the Firebase. Once that is done, we're going to go ahead and check if everything is okay. So we are going to see if the task dot is successful. If it is successful, then we're going to send it to the main activity, right? So we're going to add start activity, right? And this is going to ask intent, so you're going to add in new intent, and we're going to add in this current class, as you guys already know. So you have the intent ready, but if it fails, what are we going to do? We are going to show a toast. Okay. We're quickly gonna run this and see how it goes. Oh, so I forgot to do one more thing, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go to Android Manifest, and we're going to make the login activity the first activity to open when we open the application, right? We're going to remove this from here and we're going to add it here so that we will see the login activity as the first activity. From there we can log in and go into the main activity. Okay, so as you can see, we have the sign in page as this, very simple. We are going to add in anything actually. So add maybe .com, or and then after that the password needs to be, so this is the default checking, so I've used that so that I can skip all the checking and everything. So it's going to call the API and it's going to check whether this is a valid API or not, and also it's saying it's not successful, but the progress is going on. So we're going to stop that there, and we're going to add that at this part as well, right? And this is going to be gone, right? So it will stop it. So as you can see, if I add in a wrong email, it's showing it's not successful. So let's see by adding the right email whether we get in. So let's try that one more time, a@a.com, and click on sign in. So it's saying not successful, right? So once that is done, we know that it is validating it. Let's do the right password and see if that works. So we added my password as this, and we added as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and let's see by signing in if we have done the validation correctly. Yep, so we are it is successful and we have logged in to the application. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know if you have any query, any doubts. I can clear it out in the comment section below, and stay safe. That's all. Thank you so much. Bye bye.